OVW Apocalypse on October 30th. The National Heavyweight Championships can be defended, Jim.
That's right, Jesse Goddard's Mr. Peptacular is going to be taking on Nick Dinsmore. And I'll tell you this, it's going to be a miracle if Nick Dinsmore leaves the Davis Arena not on a stretcher. You know what? Hey, speaking of miracles, we're going to have a good word from Reverend Ronnie Roberts tonight.
Can't wait, the good Reverend is in the building, but that is not all. A huge main event is also in the building. A Four Corners tag match featuring the OVW Tag Team Champions, Dark Kloudz, Box Office Blondes, the Fanny Pack Party, and Brandon Espinosa and Tom Coffey. We got a king-size show, which reminds me, don't sleep on OVW Apocalypse. Tickets are on sale now, ovwrestling.com. But, Shannon, with all that said, Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
I can do that, Brian. Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from anywhere but this stinking town, Lawless, Lawless.
Oh, you know what? I can relate to Lawless, Big Lawless. As someone who does not get along with the OVW faithful. They're a bunch of idiots.
And his opponent, he is one half of the tag team, Level X, Unforgettable, Axton Ray.
Axton Ray, one half of Level X, heading that high-flying, full of excitement tag team with Blanco Loco. We're going to see them in the Nightmare Cup, which kicks off next week. Of course, the winner of that tournament will be #1 contender to the OVW Tag Team Championships.
Nightmare Cup, one of the great traditions here in OVW. What a night it's going to be at OVW Apocalypse coming up on October 30th.
Folks, tickets are on sale for that right now at ovwrestling.com. Folks, you are not going to miss that amazing night. The National Heavyweight Championship on the line. Jesse Goddard versus Nick Dinsmore. Nightmare Cup, and I am so excited to tell you about something a little bit later on. It's going to be a special feature of OVW Apocalypse, and my nerdy cryptid heart is beyond excited to talk about it, but we'll get to that a little bit later, Shannon.
Yeah, let's talk about flawless Jake Lawless right here. He's looking very flawless in the ring, as he always does each and every week.
Flawless Jake Lawless has made a real impression here in the last several weeks, Shannon. He's just looking for that one big win to push him through to the next barricade here, but he's up against Axton Ray, one half of Level X, one of the top tag teams in the sport of wrestling right now, Shannon. I mean, they're explosive, they're exciting, they're fast, they're unpredictable, and they have the innovative offense that it's just hard to prepare for. You're seeing it right there.
I don't know if anybody's ever won a match with a cartwheel, but that was very impressive.
Shannon, that's what I like to call it, offensive defense. Axton Ray getting back in control of this matchup and taking down Lawless with an armbar.
You know, Lawless is one of these guys who eventually, maybe one day, I could see as a champion here in OVW. Look at you, showing you how flawless he is right now. Of course, he would never be a national champion, but maybe one of the other titles.
Well, Shannon, I mean, you see the confidence on Jake Lawless. I think he agrees with you that he could be a champion here in OVW, but first, you got to pick up a win, and first, you got to try to beat Axton Ray in this opening contest. And you got to think this would be a huge win for Axton Ray going into the Nightmare Cup, get the momentum with his partner Blanco Loco. I mean, they have the opportunity to win this tournament and become the #1 contenders to the tag team titles. That's huge. It'd be the first taste of gold for Loco and for Axton. Wow! What a suplex action with the bridge. Here we go. The referee a little bit slow getting to that count. Axton Ray.
It's going to be interesting to see, though. Can Axton work with Blanco Loco? Do you think those two could coexist?
Shannon, they've been a team for a long time. Did you not get the thing that I emailed you? It's like a whole breakdown of the teams in the Nightmare Cup.
I'm just saying, do you think they can really pull off the win at the Nightmare Cup?
Shannon, they've been a well-oiled team for a while now. Axton Ray and Blanco Loco know each other like the back of each other's hands. They're a great team, and I think they're going to be a threat to anybody else in that tournament. Oh, Jake Lawless there, a little bit of reversal. Now, the benefit I think Axton Ray and Loco have going into this Nightmare Cup is they haven't competed much here at OVW. They've traveled around the country, fighting whoever wants to fight them, but we haven't seen a lot of Level X here in OVW, so it's going to make it hard.
And you're making my point right now. You're making the point that I was just trying to make a minute ago. They've traveled all over the world. I don't care what they did all over the world. I'm talking about what have they done here in OVW.
Shannon, you actually make a really, really good point. You can win all the matches you want outside of Davis Arena, but under these beautiful lights of DC Productions, that's when those wins start to count. Oh, are you seeing the pace slowing down a little bit? Oh, what a beautiful drop kick. It's like a masterpiece, Shannon. It's like looking at the Mona Lisa if it hurt.
Watch out here. Oh, I can tell you that probably hurt.
Back elbow there from Axton Ray. Feeling it here. Hold on. Oh, what a maneuver there from Lawless, and follows up with a neck breaker. Wow, okay, give it up for Lawless there. Nice counter into a neck breaker. Now, okay, following up with a little bit of frustrated. Some closed hands there, some closed fists, and the referee breaking it up. Incredible matchup so far to kick off the show, Shane. You can see both these guys are looking for a big win. But again, you gotta think, Axton Ray wants that win that little bit more going into Nightmare Cup. Needs some momentum, needs some positive energy going into that tournament with high stakes.
It's a good thing that Axton's gonna have a tag team partner coming up at OVW Apocalypse, because there may not be a whole lot left of them after Jake Lawless is finished with them tonight.
Shin breaker there to Lawless. Oh. Off the ropes here, ducks under. Oh my God! What a bicycle kick there. More like a bicycle knee, but
watch out here.
Hold on, I don't know what Axton was going for there, but Lawless had it scouted. Oh, hold on. Oh, God.
I don't think Lawless had that one scouted.
I think Axton got a little frustrated that that maneuver off the middle rope didn't quite go like he wanted, and he took it out with that forearm to Lawless's face. Oh, Lawless goes for the clothesline. Axton able to backwards duck under, Matrix style. He might be Neo. Hold on. Handful of tights there. Jake Lawless pulled Axton back. Whoa. Springboard enziguri. Wow, Axton Ray.
He just knocked Lawless into next week.
Shannon, Axton he's a pretty muscular guy. You don't see that sort of agility usually out of someone of Axton's stature, but wow. Hold on, Axton was looking to put this away. Jake Lawless got a handful of eyes there. Oh, we got a roll up and a handful of tights. Hold on, ooh.
Are you sure that wasn't 3?
Jake Lawless seems to think it was 3. Shannon, normally it doesn't get any closer without the bell ringing. I think we almost had a winner there. Lawless got to do a little bit more work to Axton Ray. Now, Shannon, speaking of that Nightmare Cup, speaking of Axton Ray and Level X's involvement in that, we do have that Four Corners tag team matchup in our main event. Dark Kloudz, the tag team champions, will be in that matchup, as well as 3 teams that will be participating in that tournament. While there's no titles on the line tonight, you got to think those other teams would really love the momentum going into the tournament, but Dark Kloudz, can you imagine if they beat those 3 Nightmare Cup participants? I mean,
I can imagine it, because I don't think that anybody's going to be able to take those tag team titles away from Dark Kloudz.
Well, Shannon, if Dark Kloudz wins tonight, hold on, we got a roll up. Jake Lawless going for it here.
He got him.
Hey! Handful of tights there at the end, but that got a 3
Here's your
count.
winner, Flawless Jake Lawless.
Jake Lawless showing you exactly why he calls himself Flawless. Living up to his name tonight.
Lawless picks up a big W here in the opening matchup, but we got so much more coming. But right now, Jake Lawless standing tall.
Insane? You think we are insane? Yet you have the FPP and the Dark Kloudz doing the same thing day after day, week after week, and month after month!
And expecting there to be a change, which we all know to be the true literal definition of insanity.
But you know what? As we see it, you have 2 choices. You can give in to your ways, you can let the dysfunctional ways get to you and join us! Or you could be alongside the box office blondes and get hit with a dose of reality.
Waverly Hills Sanatorium. One of the most haunted places in the world. Join a group of OVW superstars as they investigate paranormal activity in one of the most legendary places on the planet. Hell Night at Waverly Hills. Saturday, October 30th during OVW Apocalypse.
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. that's when a friend told me about Elite Rehab Placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
And now, the OVW Wing Zone Zinger of the Week.
Yeah, I think Hurt Bell was already wrong a couple of times in this match.
Glam had some choice words there for Arie Alexander before the Irish whip, and ooh! Again, Glam looking for the win here.
That's it! Wow!
That was the Wing Zone Zinger of the Week with 4 Kentucky locations, 2 in Louisville and 2 in Lexington. Wing Zone, wings, burgers, flavor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Ashland, Kentucky, Judi Hendrix.
Judi Hendrix making her OVW debut, Shannon, her first match here under the black and yellow brand of beautiful eyes of DC Productions. You gotta think, big night for this young lady.
And the OVW Women's Division gets bigger and bigger each and every week.
From the 4-1-2, Dani.
Judi Hendrix making a big debut, but she's also going up against one of the top competitors in the OVW Women's Division, and Miss Dani Moe, a former OVW Women's Champion.
Again, I mean, I'm just impressed at how this OVW Women's Division has expanded each and every week. It seems like we have a new, debut that's being made here in OVW.
Shannon, you're absolutely right. I think what you've seen is some of the dynamic competitors we've seen, some of the incredible athletes we've seen in the OVW Women's Division has put the wrestling world on notice, and every female wrestler that has talked to us has said how much they've looked up to what we've been doing, how much they've been inspired by these ladies, and how much they love to be a part of it. And honestly, it's been a great influx of talent. But
Hendrix looking good right now.
With a great influx of talent, though, Shannon, means it's harder to get to that top of that ladder. Oh, ooh! Dani Moe launching Judi into the corner here. And Shannon, I think it just shows the platform that OVW has. I mean, we've seen so many female competitors come into OVW, get that national television exposure. We've seen them then go on to wrestle across the country, come back here, wrestle every single week, even show up on AEW. I mean, OVW has become a stomping ground for the who's who in women's wrestling.
That's right, people from all over the world want to be right here in the historic Davis Arena.
And speaking of stomping ground, Judi Hendrix looks like she's trying to stomp some sense into Dani Moe, but Dani able to get a real reversal there.
Look out here.
There we go. Dani Moe slowing the pace down. Now, this is not Dani's typical way to end a match. She's normally a very explosive, very run and gun sort of talent. You see her slowing down the pace, trying to feel out this Judi Hendrix, and that's kind of the thing
about Dani Moe. She's able to adapt to any style. You can't take that away from her.
And Shannon, that's exactly what I was going to say, Shannon. She's adaptable. She knows she's never been in there with Judi Hendrix, so she's slowing down her game plan to get a better strategy. But Dani Moe is one of the top competitors in the female division. You got to think she's also got her eyes set on the OVW women's title and her eyes set on Sierra.
Well, as I said, Dani Moe can adapt to many styles. I'm not quite sure that Dani Moe can adapt to Sierra's style and take that title from her.
Now, if you remember, Sierra beat Dani Moe to be the OVW women's champion. I mean, it was a very smash mouth, very aggressive matchup, and Sierra showed that she deserves to be at the top of the roost, but Dani Moe put up a hell of a fight. You got to think with one more opportunity and just the right set of circumstances, Dani Moe could pick up her second OVW Women's Championship.
Well, Dani Moe's got other problems right now.
God. Yeah, she's got two of them.
Judi Hendrix.
She's got two big problems. This knees in her spine. Hendrix might be picking up the win here. Ooh. I think Dani Moe might have bruise all along that watchtower of a spine. That's a Jimi Hendrix reference. Judi Hendrix is what we're doing here, but
really, you're trying to explain rock and roll to a rock and roll DJ? Give me a break, Kiddison. Shut your mouth. What do you know about rock and roll? You don't know anything. You know somebody who knows something about rock and roll. Wrestling's rock star Ryan Howe. Hopefully he'll be out here later.
Well, let's not talk about Ryan. Don't say his name. I think if you say it 3 times, he just comes out here and starts playing guitar. But I know Jimi Hendrix played all along the Watchtower. I know that much. I made that clear with my wordplay joke.
Think that Hendrix wrote all along the Watchtower.
Did you see the kick to the midsection? There we go. There's that twist of fate. Dani Moe. There might be enough right here. Roll her up tight. There we go.
Your winner of this match, Dani Moe.
Dani Moe just wraps up another win, Shannon. She's got so many W's in that column. OVW management has to have noticed it at this point. And you got to think OVW Women's Champion Sierra has noticed it as well.
Hendricks.
I'm leaving the soap house the other day, and our agent calls and says that we're needed for a 4 corners tag team match tonight. 3 teams walk into my set, and they find out the hard way that they just weren't made for Hollywood, including the tag team champions. And that,
What is it, boss?
that's a wrap.
Want to be the next superstar in wrestling? You need to learn the right way. Do it by attending the Harvard of Pro Wrestling and Sports Entertainment, OVW, and the Al Snow Wrestling Academy. Our past students include movie stars like John Cena and Dave Bautista, top wrestlers like Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and The Miz, vice presidents like Cody Rhodes, and Hall of Famers like Mark Henry and Beth Phoenix. Want to be in that kind of company? Visit alsnowacademy.com and apply today.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
Paragon, and only his second appearance here. Paragon in only his second appearance here at OVW, Shannon, and about to face off against the first ever Rush Division champion, and a huge opportunity for Paragon to make an impression here.
You said it's Paragon's second appearance, and maybe his last appearance when AJ Daniels gets his hands on him.
Shannon, you're absolutely right. It could be. If AJ Daniels is in the right sort of mood, he absolutely could tear a man limb from limb, but Paragon, I think, is an incredible competitor, is going to give AJ Daniels a run for his money here. You got to think a win over the first ever Rush Division champion would rocket Paragon to the top of the ranks.
And I picked up what you were laying down there, saying run for his money. Don't you try to say that AJ Daniels is scared of anybody. He would never run from an opponent.
Oh, no, I was making a rocket joke because he's space and gravity.
Here we go.
I see where you make that misunderstanding, though. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up to start out. Ooh! Looks like all that time away has not calmed down. AJ Daniels still looks just as frustrated and aggressive as the day he left a few weeks ago. Paragon's going to have to not only compete with AJ Daniels, but with his rage as well. Oh!
And we don't know a whole lot about Paragon. I mean, what do you know about him, Kinnison?
Paragon is an incredible competitor, Shannon. He's wrestled all up and down the East Coast, and he's now made his way to OVW to make a name for himself. Ooh! And he calls himself Mr. Big Drip. Paragon thinks very, very highly of himself, but he also thinks very, very highly of those around him sometimes. Oh, hold on.
Well, somebody like you who has no drip whatsoever, you can't relate to somebody like Paragon.
No, I'm very dry. It's an antihistamine thing I got going on, but I appreciate the concern.
Look out here.
AJ Daniels able to get out of that waistlock from Paragon. Now, Shannon, I'm expecting a pretty quick, fast-paced, high-flying matchup potentially here between Paragon and AJ Daniels. This is right. Oh. AJ Daniels up and over, tells him you can't outsmart me. Paragon takes a boot to the face.
Look out here.
Hold on. Paragon offended the AJ Daniels with the moneymaker straight to the face.
There's that high flying you were looking for.
Oh, what a German suplex. That's flying against your will. Oh, looking for 3 here. Paragon only able to get a pair of German suplexes there for AJ Daniels.
AJ Daniels wisely going outside, taking a much-needed timeout. Nothing wrong with that.
AJ Daniels taking a second out there to recollect himself. Oh, Paragon threw that bottom rope there. Paragon tossing AJ Daniels back in the match here. Now, you got to think, you can't win the match on the outside. Paragon's aware that he wants a good, clean win over the first ever Rush Division champion. Because, again, I think Paragon realizes what's at stake here, Shannon.
Well, absolutely he does. Big opportunity to win over AJ Daniels, a veteran here in OVW, making his return.
Making his return, Shannon, and making his presence felt with those closed fists. The referee being a little lenient there. 0 always comes first if you ask AJ Daniels, and you're seeing that. You're seeing that mentality. You're seeing that me against the world sort of mindset that AJ Daniels has come in here with. Paragon in trouble now, being choked on that middle rope. AJ Daniels, you see him getting in the referee's face, Shannon. You see just that totally different personality out of AJ Daniels, who came in here You saw him shaking hands. You saw him shaking hands with the fans. You saw him being, I mean,
And
morally
he quickly
upstate.
realized, Kinnison, that gets you nowhere in OVW. It doesn't matter about sportsmanship, making friends here in OVW. That will get you nowhere.
And I mean, I get it. This is the most competitive roster we've had here at OVW. It's one of the most competitive rosters on the planet. So yeah, stakes are going to be high, emotions are going to run high, but it doesn't mean you have to be a big space jerk.
Hey, AJ Daniels is not here to make friends. He's here to win championships.
Oh, right now it looks like he's here to kick the breath out of Paragon. AJ Daniels in control of this matchup. He might be one blast-off kick away from putting away Paragon. Hold on. Oh, hold
What's
on.
he got him out here? Uh-oh.
AJ Daniels was going for that blast-off knee, but wants to do a little more damage, exposes that knee. Oh, that might have cost a Paragon out of the way. Hold on, AJ Daniels made a mistake. Paragon, ooh, makes him pay for it with that enziguri. AJ Daniels is dazed, and oh, that's not gonna do him any favors. Planted.
I think he got him.
Paragon got him.
Here is your
Unbelievable.
winner,
Paragon just put a purple
Paragon.
beat down on AJ Daniels. He just beat the first ever Rush Division champion. I don't believe it.
Tonight, DJ, it's a massive night. Oh my God, it's a huge night. Who are we wrestling again? I mean, we got the Bobs, the Rejectants, and most importantly, the Dark Clowns. Or are they the Dork Clowns? I don't remember, but all I do remember is last week, the Dark Clowns, they took me out when my partner wasn't anywhere near. Well, tonight's not gonna be so lucky, because I got DJ in my corner. And tonight, the Fanny Pack Party is handing out Fanny Pack butt whoopings. Stick 'em.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who've helped people that have been injured or wronged. Did you serve in the military from 2003 to 2015? And are you suffering from hearing loss or tinnitus? Then pay close attention to this message. Due to a faulty design, the earplugs worn by soldiers like you serving their country could not maintain a tight seal, exposing the soldiers using them to dangerously loud sounds. Does that sound familiar to you? 3M, the manufacturer of these earplugs, has agreed to pay $9.1 million to soldiers who've used them from 2003 to 2015 and are having hearing problems. And remember, by filing this claim, you will not impact your VA benefits. Call the legal helpline right now. You could receive a free cash award and have your medical expenses covered. And there's no upfront cost to you. They only get paid if you win.
Let me bring out the newest OVW champion. He is the first ever Kentucky State Heavyweight Champion. Please welcome Luscious Lawrence.
Kentucky Heavyweight Champion, Shannon. The first, the juicy Kentucky Heavyweight Champion.
Did you see that kiss that he got for that woman in the stands?
It's, after you've seen it so many times, it's just background noise. I've seen Lawrence kiss so many ladies and so many ladies kiss Lawrence. It just...
Last time I saw a face like
Ladies
that,
and
it was face down in the
gentlemen,
back of those.
Luscious Lawrence! Yay, man, yay, man. Cut that music. Now, tell me. Look, everybody give it up for him. Go ahead, Luscious Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Good Word. You might be the most frequent guest that I've had so far. But I gotta say, despite being in the running for that there title on your shoulder right there, the Kentucky Heavyweight title looks good on you, champ.
Oh man, thank you. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most luscious of them all? And who's the new KY Hold the Jelly Kentucky State Heavyweight Champion and champion of Thunder Island, Rev? Get it right, baby, get it right.
I don't know nothing about all that Thunder Island. But let me tell you, you beat a lot of guys, and just like I like to say, sometimes a setback is nothing but a setup because you got put out of the tournament, huh? But circumstances being as they were, you slide back in and you ended up with gold. What do you say about your fortune?
Look, you know, I came to OVW, you know, all jokes aside, I am so proud to be a champion here at OVW. I want to thank the fans, of course, all the fans, because without you, you know, this is nothing. I want to thank Al, Matt Jones, everybody in the locker room, the cameraman, everybody. I'm so thankful to be champion right now.
All right. And
hey, man,
with you being champ, you got a big target on your back. But there's one man in the back that's really wanting to get his hands on you. Yeah, you know, some call him Tony Bozo, apparently. His name is Tony Bizzo. What do you have to say to Tony Bizzo at this point?
You know, Tony Bizzo, he's been sticking his finger in my peanut butter for a long time now. But, you know, I think he's just jealous because just like this title, I had Haley first.
Did you hear what he just said?
Shut your mouth, paper champion. Shut your mouth, itinerant preacher, false prophet. You know what's going on. All of you bumpkins know what's going on. The uncrowned king is in the house. The greatest wrestler alive, Tony Bizzo. Get up on your feet or down on your knees for the complete package. The best thing that's ever happened to OVW. You know what's going on, Reverend. You know what's going on.
Hold on.
This is the man. Don't give him nothing yet. Don't give him nothing yet. You bumpkins, shut up. All of you, shut up. You paper champion. You ain't no champion, Luscious Lawrence. You shouldn't have even been in the tournament. You know you shouldn't have been in the tournament. You're a thief. Why? Because of a crazy man back there, Al Snow, who sent his wife out with you to try to beat my man, to harass Tony and harass me. And you shouldn't have even been in the tournament because you have been eliminated. I know it. You know it.
Wait, everybody, wait a minute.
And you know it, who the real
Wait a minute.
is.
First and foremost, if anybody's gonna hog up all the time, it's the good word, it's gonna be me. So you stand over and be quiet. Now, with that said, this man right here clearly lost to this man right here. You can't come out here whining and complaining when you took that L.
No. And Al, you were eliminated. Luscious, I have your number. You should not be champion. I should be champion. Tony Bizzo, you're not even from Kentucky. I am from Kentucky. That is my...
Wait a minute, hold on. Tony Bizzo attacking Luscious Lawrence from behind.
Wait, hold on, guys. You're messing up my
Bizzo's
set.
frustrated. Those neck beards are about as big as his biceps, but hold on, Lawrence is giving it back to him now.
What is going on again?
This is a beat the hell out of each other. Just a damn melee. Here's the good word.
They messing up the good word. Come on.
The good word is broken down to an athletic brawl between Lawrence and Tony Bizzo.
Hold on, Dr. Jones.
When you call him Tony Bozo.
This is beyond boiling over. These two are about to explode, Shannon.
This needs to be settled.
Whoa, settle down. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a good word. Can I get a amen?
Reverend Ronnie Roberts trying to call the show before this thing totally breaks down, but I think it might be a little too late, Rev. Hold on, no.
Here we go.
Right back to it. Bizzo laying in hands. Luscious Lawrence.
Okay, now clearly you guys are the skinniest in the line.
I'm telling you, OVW is nothing if I don't have gold around my waist. I will have gold around my waist.
I agree.
We are entering the Nightmare Cup. You got it? We're entering the Nightmare Cup.
No.
Takes two.
Cash. Hang on, man. I got a bum shoulder. I got a bad knee. I mean, I'd love to. Just give me like 6 weeks of training, man. 6 weeks.
You.
Wait, you?
No. You.
What?
You're entering as my partner in the Nightmare Cup. Are you ready? You're going to enter in the Nightmare Cup. You're going to sell that protein powder. You're going to enter. You are going to enter in the Nightmare Cup with me. Okay?
Okay.
You got it? It starts next week. Me and you.
Next week, me and you.
New OVW Tag Team Champions.
You got it.
Come on, I got a partner.
You better hit the gym, homie.
Waverly Hills Sanatorium. One of the most haunted places Join a group of OVW superstars as they investigate paranormal activity in one of the most legendary places on the planet. Hell Night at Waverly Hills. Saturday, October 30th during OVW Apocalypse.
At 28, I'd struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about elite rehab placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
Folks, welcome back to OVW, and what a night we have had so far, but this is nothing compared to October 30th. OVW Apocalypse, the end is so incredibly nigh, and Shannon, I've been waiting to spoil this news for a long time, and I finally get to. OVW was lucky enough to go to the world-famous Waverly Sanatorium, one of the most haunted buildings in the world.
I know, I was there. I was one of the brave ones who actually showed up. Unlike you, Kinnison, where were you at? You weren't there. Chicken. You're a chicken. Listen, yeah, you're a chicken.
Look, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I think we all know that. But you know what? On October 30th, we're going to see a special look of the OVW special tour of Waverly Sanatorium featuring some of our top stars. It is fantastic. You're not going to miss all the spooky surprises.
Let's talk about what everybody wants to talk about when it comes to OVW Apocalypse. That's Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard. He's putting the OVW National Championship on the line against Nick Dinsmore, who's coming out of the old folks' home. And Mr. Spectacular is going to put him right back where he belongs.
I think Nick Dinsmore might smack you so hard you need dentures for that one, Shannon. But that's right, the National Heavyweight Championship is on the line, and we're also going to see the semifinals and finals of the Nightmare Cup at OVW Apocalypse on October 30th. Tickets are on sale now at ovwrestling.com. You're not going to want to miss a second of the action. And there's still more matches to be announced. But speaking of matches being announced...
Don't touch the title, ever. Don't ever do that again.
Yeah. Because it'll break, because it's fake. Anyway, speaking of announcing, Linda, please tell them who's fighting next.
You got it. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cincinnati, Ohio, AA, Arie Alexander.
OVW's resident wild child, Arie Alexander, set for women's action here on OVW TV.
From Knoxville, Tennessee, Katie Oh My Gannon.
If you ever do that again, Kinnison, you're going to be the one who needs dentures.
Sorry I touched your fake title. But all right, let's talk about the match that's happening right now. Katie Oh My Gannon making her OVW debut, Shannon.
Oh My is right.
Shannon, she's looking for a big win here tonight. She's looking to be impressive. Everybody, when they walk into these beautiful lights of DC Productions, knows the history that is in this building, know that it is an honor to be part of it. Katie Gannon, no exception. But she's going up against Arie Alexander, and you know personally, oh gosh, Arie is no pushover.
How about Arie? Making an impression earlier in this match against Katie Gannon.
Now, Shannon, I did get to talk. Oh, Katie Gannon showing her flexibility there. Oh, and showing her offense there. What a drop kick to the midsection, taking Arie off her feet. Now, Shannon, I got to talk to Arie Alexander a little bit earlier. She told me she takes offense. She takes umbrage to the fact that Miss Gannon here wants to make a name off of her back. Arie says she's been fighting the best of the best. This lady should stand in line.
Well, do you think that she's wrong by saying that?
Jen, Arie Alexander's an incredible competitor, but Katie Gannon, she wants to make a name for herself, so that's what you do. You go for one of the top in the company, just like prison rules. You go for the biggest, baddest dog you can find to prove you belong.
Not that you know anything about that.
No, I've
Maybe you could ask Hollywood.
No, I've never been to prison. I'm a law-abiding citizen, Shannon. Arie Alexander here working over Katie Gannon in the corner. Gannon in trouble here. Arie looking for that. Oh, backwards headbutt to the midsection.
Well placed. That'll find its mark, and it did right there in the midsection of Katie Gannon.
Katie Gannon feeling, you can see her grinding those teeth. Shannon, Katie is, Dr. Tom Pritchard trained her himself, sent her up here to show what she's got, showed what his school can do, but Arie Alexander from the ASWA school, Shannon. That's going to be hard to compete with. From the brilliant mind of Al Snow, molded Arie Alexander. She's tough, she's vicious, and she knows what it feels like to be in a championship match. You got to think Arie Alexander is dying to get back there.
Well, she's got a long way to go. But, hey, it all starts right here. You got to take it one match at a time.
Handful of hair there from Arie Alexander, showing a little bit more aggression than usual. A little less of her flower child, a little more just mean. Katie Gannon, you got to give it to her. They're showing the heart getting right back up. After taking all this abuse, all this punishment, Katie Gannon back to her feet, ready for more. Oh! There we go. Katie able to get that boot up. Good instincts there.
Yeah, the boot right to the head of Arie Alexander. I'm not so sure that it even registered for Arie Alexander. She's got a hard head. She's got a hard noggin, you know.
Well, she's also got a hard foot, and she just put it straight in the throat of Katie Gannon. Arie Alexander in control of this matchup, but hold on. Queen of the German Suplex looking to earn her name here. Oh my God! Oh, wow. Katie Gannon was folded in half like laundry, Shannon.
This might be it right here.
Ooh. Katie kicked out at 1? Wow.
You got to give Katie Gannon a little bit of credit there. I mean, kicking out at 1 after that move.
Yeah, I'll say, oh my Gannon. I can't believe she kicked out at 1 especially, let alone at all. Arie Alexander, you see the frustration. She can't believe it either. Just slamming Katie Gannon's head into the mat.
Yeah, that's that newfound aggression of Arie Alexander that we've seen over the last few weeks.
Yeah, it's not a technical masterpiece, but it's effective. Hold on. Bit of a
What's
rip.
this?
Oh, bit of a ripcord maneuver there into that DDT variation. That might be enough for Arie Alexander.
That is it.
Your winner of this match, Arie Alexander.
Arie Alexander picks up the win over a very game Katie Gannon, but Shannon, Arie Alexander, this new attitude, it might be just the thing she needs.
Get a shot at the gold. Bong. Get a shot at the champ.
Dripping in success.
Get a shot at Dark Kloudz.
Hey.
Just like these other 3 teams think they're doing tonight, but it ain't happening. Not today, not ever.
Not ever, baby.
You saw us win the championships. You saw us climb the ladder. And we're here for a real reason. Fanny Pack Party thinks it's a game.
And tonight, we gonna show you why we don't play games. Turning little boys to grown men, DKZ style. And there's 2 things you could do about that.
Actually, 1.
Nothing.
Want to be the next superstar in wrestling? You need to learn the right way. Do it by attending the Harvard of Pro Wrestling and Sports Entertainment, OVW, and the Al Snow Wrestling Academy. Our past students include movie stars like John Cena and Dave Bautista, top wrestlers like Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and The Miz, vice presidents like Cody Rhodes, and Hall of Famers like Mark Henry and Beth Phoenix. Want to be in that kind of company? Visit alsnowacademy.com and apply today.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
Scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, the Iron Bear, Tom Coffey, and Brandon Espinosa, the Recusants.
What an intimidating force these two are. What a very intimidating tag team Coffey and Espinosa are.
They've really made a name for themselves here in OVW. The winner an opportunity to make an even
The next
bigger name for themselves.
contestants hail from Hollywood, California. The team of Hollywood Adam Swayze and Costa Rex, the Box Office Blondes.
Speaking of big name Box Office Blondes, Adam Swayze and Rex, the man with a 3-letter name and a 7-foot body. Big Rex and Adam Swayze have been very impressive, training. Picked up some key wins over former tag team champions.
Introducing your next team, it is the team of Dustin Jackson and the Fanny Pack Kid, Cal Hero, the Fanny Pack Party.
Fanny Pack Party, Shannon, you gotta wonder, is Cal Hero 100% after that attack in the back? Now, Shannon, we can't confirm what exactly happened. We still don't have all the...
And your final team from Atlanta, Georgia, They are the team of elusive Eric Darkstorm, Hustler that get bundles, the OVW Tag Team Champions, Dark Cloud.
OVW Tag Team Champions Eric Darkstorm to get bundles, Dark Cloud. Shannon immediately locking eyes with Fanny Pack Party. Now, as I was saying, Cal Hero, is he 100%? We saw him attacked in the back last week, but we don't know exactly who. There's been speculation on who it was. I mean, Dark Clouds obviously were there, but we don't know for sure.
Kinnison, you can talk about the box office Kloudz. You can talk about the Fanny Pack Party. You can talk about the Recusants. But these guys right here, the Dark Clouds, are just on a different level than everybody else.
Shannon, you might not be wrong. I mean, they are currently undefeated. You got to think, these other three teams, they want momentum going into the Nightmare Cup. If Dark Clouds pick up a win here, you got to think it casts a Dark Cloud over the Nightmare Cup. I mean, it gives them an advantage over whoever wins. They're going to say, well, we already beat half the tournament as well.
The Dark Clouds are a nightmare for anybody who gets in the ring with them, and I think you're about to find out coming up here in just a minute.
The Bundle's throwing his glasses at me. I'm assuming that means I need to hold these. Oh, there we go. Dustin Jackson and Cal Hero still locking eyes. Hold on. Tension's boiling over here. Fanny Pack Party.
They're going to wait for the bell. They're ready to go right now.
Fanny Pack Party looking to trade hands with Dark Clouds. They're ready to go. Forgetting about Box Office Blondes and Coffee and Espinoza. And the tag team division is a tumultuous island, to say the least, right now. A lot of high tensions, especially on the brink of the Nightmare Cup, where the winner will receive a OVW Tag Team Championship match.
This is one of those matches where chaos can happen very quickly. Referee's going to have his hands full in this one.
Shannon, you're absolutely right. Tensions couldn't be any higher. Stakes couldn't be any higher. If you put the meat on top of a giraffe's head, stakes are high. Tensions are high. Nightmare Cup is on the horizon. And Cal Hero starting this out with Eric Darkstorm. We're looking for a brawl here to open up this matchup.
Wait a minute. Wait, maybe it's not going to start with Eric Darkstorm.
Darkstorm,
maybe Tom Coffey's going to start with Cal Hero.
Coffee attacks Cal Hero from behind. Eric Darkstorm looked like he was going to start this matchup, but then changed his mind. Eric Darkstorm, uncharacteristic for him, but now we got Tom Coffey and Brandon Espinoza double teaming Cal Hero here in the corner, who again...
Look at the aggression here from the Recusants. You think they don't know what's at stake here? These guys are ready to come out here and end this one early.
Shannon, quick tags here between Coffey and Espinoza, isolating Cal Hero, keeping him in the corner, cutting the ring, not in half, but in fourths, not allowing any other team to get in there.
Espinoza and Coffey are looking very impressive early on.
Look
at this.
Espinoza and Coffey are that perfect blend of veteran and power, Shannon. I mean, Tom Coffey is a astrophysicist. He's got a degree.
Look at Cal Hero. He's in the wrong corner. He's in the last corner you want to be in a match like this.
Shannon, you're right, but this is a smart strategy. Isolate somebody, keep them in the corner of the ring. I mean, this is a smart team. Espinoza appealed to Tom Coffey's intellect. That's what brought these two together in the first place. And you've seen them strategize. You've seen them try to get in the minds of their opponents. Right now, you've seen them try to brutalize Cal Hero. Oh, God. Speaking of brutalize, what a super kick from Cal Hero.
There's Dustin Jackson.
Jackson telling anybody to get in. Oh,
Swayze coming right into the... You think the Box Office Blondes also. Don't forget about them in the corner. Swayze and Big Rex.
You can't ever forget about Big Rex, even if you tried. He's right there. He's big as a house. You can't forget him. But Adam Swayze getting in there trying to attack Jackson from behind. Obviously, Adam Swayze, Hollywood royalty. We know his lineage. Rex, still a bit of a mystery in Hollywood.
You see that big right hand from Rex?
I think Dustin Jackson saw it up close and personal. He got a POV shot, if you will. Ooh.
Rex is hammering down on Dustin Jackson in the corner.
Rex dropping down those mallet-like forearms onto the back of Dustin Jackson. That's going to hurt you. That's going to bruise you. Oh, so is that. Box Office Blondes isolated Dustin Jackson in the corner. That might be the bet. That's what you got to do in this match, Shannon. There's 3 other teams. You can't let somebody else get in there and steal your win.
And the biggest man in the entire match, Big Rex, in the ring right now. And that's a big problem for Dustin Jackson.
You see to get bundles. Still talking smack to Cal Hero on the outside here. Distracting Cal Hero when his partner is getting double teamed here.
Cal Hero needs to stay in his lane.
Ooh!
Maybe get in there and help out Dustin Jackson instead of jawing with Dark Clouds over here in the corner.
Cal Hero's getting distracted, which in turn distracted the referee and allowed Box Office Blondes to pull that double team on Dustin Jackson. Jen, all 4 teams here. Oh,
God!
It's like hitting a train with arms. Oh, 1 count though. Adam Swayze goes through the sleeper hold, trying to take a little bit more energy and take the breath away from Dustin Jackson.
I can't believe that Dustin Jackson can't even get to his feet after that big clothesline from Rex.
Oh, hold on, Dustin Jackson showing that heart, getting to his tag team partner. Getting Cal Hero back in this matchup. Fanny Pack Kid comes in with the European uppercut. All right, quick tag here, Fanny Pack Party. Dustin Jackson got a couple breaths right back in there. Ooh, shot to the midsection, trying to take some breaths from Adam Swayze.
Another quick tag.
And again, all these teams have the idea. Isolate your one opponent in the corner. Get it down to a quarter of the ring. Quick tag, don't wear yourself out. Don't give yourself time to make a mistake. That's how you're gonna win this Four Corners matchup. Dustin Jackson calling Fanny Pack Party. Big dive from the middle rope there. Might have made a mistake not going for a pin there, but tagging in Cal Hero.
Well, I think the Fanny Pack Party are too worried about celebrating, hot dogging.
Oh, dope knee maneuver there from Fanny Pack
They need to
Party.
be worried about getting the win here.
Did you see the mass of humanity that went to enter the ring on that pin, Shannon?
I saw it. How could you miss it?
I would not want to be on the floor when all of those men come charging into the ring. Now, Shane, here's the benefit of tagging with Big Rex, by the way. The man's a behemoth, so he can reach halfway across the ring to get the tag if need be.
Well, Big Rex is about the size of 2 or 3 average human beings. So really, you say it's 2 on 2 on 2 on 2. It's really like 4 on 2.
Vertical suplex to a pin. Here we go. Oh, 2 count. Dustin actually gets out of the way. Rex landed on his own partner there. Now, Shannon, any of these 3 teams, Box Office Blondes, Fanny Pack Party, Coffee and Espinoza, a win here would be huge going into Nightmare Cup. Mountains of momentum. Like, that would shift the whole paradigm of the Nightmare Cup. They would be the team to beat. But you also got Dark Kloudz, Shannon. You got to think they want to sow seeds of dissent amongst these teams. They want to break their confidence. They want to break them down mentally.
Hey, right now the only team to beat is the Dark Kloudz. And no one has been able to do it yet.
Oh, hold on.
Here we go.
Wow. Coffee comes in like a freight train taking out Swayze, but Rex and Fanny Pack Party are fighting on the outside. Espinoza sent Coffee in. He saw some chaos was happening ringside to get in there, fight Swayze, capitalize. And then again, that's Espinoza and his veteran status driving that bus.
Look out here.
Good teamwork here between Coffee and Espinoza. Have really gelled together over the last several weeks and become a really deadly unit here at OVW.
What the Recusants have in mind here.
Oh,
Eric Darkstorm with the tag.
There's a tag and a bit of a chop to the shoulder blades. That was some contact. You see Espinoza a little offended by the aggression and the tag itself, but saying, I'm going to pick my fights. You don't want to go in and get an absolutely fresh Eric Darkstormer to get bundles if you can avoid it. These guys have not seen any action in the match so far. They're well rested, they're full of confidence, and they're dangerous.
Yeah, you may want to pick your fights, as you said, in a match like this. You don't want to pick a fight with Dark Kloudz.
Shannon, especially you don't want to risk injury going into this Nightmare Cup. I mean, again, the stakes could not be any higher. A shot at the OVW Tag Team Championship. Oh! To get bundles, more like to get. Oh, hold on.
Watch out. They're fighting right here in front of us.
They're fighting. Hold on. It's breaking down. To get bundles getting in Cal Hero's face, distracting the referee, allowing Darkstorm to attack Dustin Jackson. While DeGette continues to work over Adam Swayze in the middle of the ring. The pair of scoop slams. Adam Swayze in
another one
here.
He's going for a third.
Oh, hold on. Ooh, triple scoop slam. But look here at ringside, Shane. Eric Darkstorm just took that Fanny Pack Party hat from Cal Hero.
He needs to take his fanny pack from him. What kind of grown man wears a fanny pack?
Well, to get bundles, gonna tag in here from Espinoza, and Espinoza sharing some words with one half the tag team champions. Oh, Codebreaker!
I don't think Espinoza's gonna be sharing any words after that.
Codebreaker out of nowhere from Swayze. That might be enough. Here we go, 3 count.
Oh! What a win that would be. What a win for the Box Office Blondes.
I thought the Box Office Blondes just called cut, and they had their final scene there. What a win that would have been.
Just a half second away.
Now Adam Swayze goes right back to the attack, now allowing Espinoza to get back into it, get to his feet, straight to that sleeper. Hold on,
but again. You got trouble over here at the Fanny Pack Party and Dark Kloudz.
Fanny Pack Party and Dark Kloudz, again, the tension's just rising, but Rex just took Tom Copley off the apron there. Hold on. Double take maneuver from Box Office Blondes. Referee didn't see Rex's interference here. That might be enough. Espinoza might be out. Oh!
I think that would have been it right there. What a win again.
Jackson.
That's twice the Box Office Blondes could have come away with the victory.
I don't know if you just saw, but to get bundles, just toss that Fanny Pack Party hat in the garbage.
Well, that's where it belongs.
Ooh.
That's where everything that has Fanny Pack Party on it belongs.
Look at these vicious shots in the middle of the ring for Darkstorm to the face of Dustin Jackson. Oh, God.
Oh.
These guys are brutal, Shannon. These guys are brawlers. These guys make you pay.
Dark Clouds are just one step ahead of everybody else.
And if they're not, they'll beat you back a couple steps. Dark Clouds are a dangerous group, Shannon. They are quite the deadly duo.
Speaking of dangerous, look like that.
Dustin Jackson over the top. Launched himself to the outside that continues the offense, raining down fists on Darkstorm. This isn't about the wrestling match anymore, Shannon. This is about recompense. This is about getting a little taste of revenge.
And this match has turned into chaos, as I said at the beginning.
Out here going to get up against Big Gap Bundles. You see Rex there fight with Tom Coffey, but hold on. Swayze in the middle of the ring with Espinoza. This is broken down to a brawl. This is just a chaos. The match is broken down, Shannon, and referee Daniel Spencer's having a hard time keeping everything in order here. I don't even know who the legal man is.
Well, I would assume at this point it's Swayze and Espinoza, but watch out!
Hold on, Espinoza tried to fall back, but looks like they caught him.
Espinoza looked like he was going crowd surfing.
Looking for a trust fall, but hold on, no, my God! Dustin Jackson from the heavens just jumped on the entire matchup of competitors.
We need to clean up over here on aisle 1.
And maybe 2 and 3 and 4.
Meanwhile, Swayze's the only man left in the ring.
Swayze alone in there. Rex realizes it. Tossing in Espinoza. That's not where you want to be if you're Espinoza.
Another great opportunity here for the box office blondes.
Oh. Swayze looking for something big. Espy with the roll. Handful of tights.
No.
Oh, my God.
The Recusants have won.
Here are your winners. Your
Tom
winners,
Coffey and Espinoza picked up the win in the main event.
Meanwhile, I'm not even sure that the other competitors in this match are even aware of it.
Shannon, I don't think Fanny Pack Party or Dark Clouds even care.
Recusants.
Tom Coffey and Brandon Espinoza pick up a huge win in today's main event. They're going into Nightmare Cup with mountains of momentum, Shannon.